But today we're going to be focusing on one of our more recent classes, the Healing Through Grief course that we did a few months ago. And so, where shall we begin? What would you like to share?
Well, let's start at the beginning,
Okay.
which for those of you considering the class, you may have already decided you're not taking it. And I would say that's exactly what I did. I thought, well, this, this isn't exactly for me. And I thought, I would be more useful as a helper than a student. And even though Reverend Cynthia said to me, well, gosh, you're one of the reasons that I decided to do the class, because I had lost my husband recently, about a year ago now, a year and a half ago. And I was so startled by that information that I said, well, let me reconsider. Is there something here for me? And am I missing it just because, I'm not aligned with where I need to be, right?
Mhm.
So I would encourage you, all of you, to consider, if you're listening to this and you're aware of it, there's something to consider that's for you. And I am one of those people that was somewhat reluctant. And then after the class was over, went, oh my God, what if I had missed it?
I know when you first see the title to the class, I think people might say something to the effect of, "Well, I haven't lost a loved one," right? Um, so this class is designed to really provide a space for people to grieve the various changes that an individual goes through in life, right? Not just the loss of a loved one. Um, but how did it help you
Mhm.
specifically?
Yeah, so a couple of things. One is, I want to say that I realized early on that there had been grieving for many things I didn't recognize.
Mhm,
So the loss of my husband was a big thing that I couldn't miss,
mhm,
but there had been other things too that had caused grieving that I didn't realize it had caused that, like a change in work that I was doing, or a relationship, a friendship that went in a direction that I didn't want it to, right? So one of the things that happened early was I realized grief is something we are all experiencing at different times for different reasons. I hadn't attended to those. So one of the first things I got was, how do I attend to that?